Yes, guys, I know what you're thinking. If it's a Travis Scott and Air Force One collaboration, why do we have a basic Air Force One box? So these released on July 28th of 2023. I was aware when I purchased and ordered the shoes, it did state that shipping times is roughly 3 weeks. But what I didn't know is how long it would actually take to receive my actual shoe. They gave us this basic Air Force One box, but I did notice, I'm not sure because there are not a lot of pairs floating around due to the fact of the shipping or the fact that the resale market on these shoes were not as expected, so there were a lot of cancellations. So I noticed that this shoe says women's Air Force One. And when I ordered the shoe, it didn't say that it was a particular women's unisex or male shoe. It just said the Travis Scott shoe. But I got more information on the shoe, and what I was told is this shoe was made to order. So that's another reason why the release date versus the actual date that you received your shoe was extended. So the reason why I'm taking it, they looked at my name, and that's where they put the women's Air Force One on the box, which is okay. That's pretty cool. So I end up getting a size 7.5 because, as you know, if you're familiar with the Air Force Ones, they do run a little big unless you have wide feet. Then you want to go ahead and stay true to size. So I got a 7.5 women, men size 6. Guys, let's go ahead and get into the review. I'm not gonna lie, when I first pulled out the shoe, I was a little disappointed for the simple fact that y'all put Travis brand stamp on this Air Force One. I was looking for more in-depth detail with this collaboration, but we'll go ahead and get into the basic details that they added to this Air Force One. So I noticed that I'm not a big Air Force One person, but I noticed that this is the basic paper for the Air Force One that comes in all the boxes. Nothing extra, just the paper, just the basic paper with the Air Force One icon stamped on it. I noticed that the leather on this Travis Scott is not up to par. It seemed like it's just basic leather that comes on Air Force One, and as you know, Air Force Ones are known for the deep creasing and the easy creasing. As we know, guys, Air Force Ones does not produce premium leather. It's just basic cheap leather. So the laces are just basic Air Force One laces. Let me see. Let me test the leather on here. Just basic hard leather. I'm very disappointed in that. I know that they do have the Utopia Cactus Jack icon on the back heel of the actual shoe in brown, which, you know, that's one of Travis Scott's favorite colors. And as I'm looking over the shoe, I'm trying to see if there are any different features on the bottom portion of the shoe surrounding the midsole. I know a lot of times when there's a collaboration, they try to switch up some things. These are the basic stars on the Air Force One. No difference there. The leather is hard. The toe box doesn't have any additional holes. The Air Force One lace lock is just the basic Air Force One. The tongue has some leather on the tongue portion of it. The inside says Nike Air Force One on the inside of the insole, so no difference there. On the inside of the left shoe, I do see since 82, and I want to say that's just the original production date for the Air Force One and nothing pertaining to Travis Scott. So overall, guys, the shoe was $150 plus shipping plus tax. You had to cop the shoe off the Travis Scott website. Like I said, it was a shock drop. Not a lot of people knew about it. There were a lot of size sitting on the site. But overall, I can say that I'm very disappointed. To me, it seems like you just have a basic Air Force One, white Air Force One, and you drop the Utopia icon on it. But like I said, if you was never able to cop a Travis Scott, then hey, this was your chance to go ahead and cop the shoe. Again, I was looking for more, and you know I'm a compare and contrast type of YouTuber, so I wanted to go ahead and guys, let me know what you think as far as like other collaborations with Air Force One. Let me know in the comment section if you received your pair and on your box it stated men's, depending on what name you ordered the shoe under. But other than that, I'm not seeing a whole lot of difference. I mean, the inside of the shoe, it doesn't have any leather. It's just your basic cotton on the inside. Like I said, I'm not seeing any difference. It's just an Air Force One. So if you was thinking about copping this shoe, because it is pretty much retail on the resale sites, this is what you'll get. On the back portion of your toe box, you have the basic Nike Air stitched in. No difference there. The same size Nike check swoosh. Nothing backwards about it. It's just the Utopia stamp on it. As you guys know, I'm a compare and contrast. So I do have a couple more collaborations with the Air Force One. I'm very disappointed in this Travis Scott drop. But I will keep the shoe due to the fact that it is a Travis Scott and I am a shoe collector. So if you're thinking about copping a Travis Scott, or if you received your pair and anything is different, let me know.